Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Gordon Maston, and welcome to another edition of another review. What review? The NXT Takeover London. I said London. Wow, where the hell is my mind? Brooklyn 2016 review. NXT Brooklyn 2 2016 review. If that kind of rhyme kind of didn't rhyme, or whatever. We're here to talk NXT Takeover. And you know what? I didn't really have much to tweet tonight. That for me, this wasn't a bad show because it was not by any means at all. But let's put it this way: I didn't have much to tweet because I had friends over, and I was like, it was kind of hard to focus on Twitter. I tweeted a little bit tonight, but it wasn't really much to show. So you know what? I'm gonna run down the card, tell you what I had to say. So it creates, how you guys feel. If you want to comment, whatever, like, dislike now, tell me I can get better. Tell me what I can do better. Okay, so one of the things that I really, really enjoyed tonight was, well, we're going to go from top to bottom. So, Aries versus No Way Jose, better than I thought. Ember Moon versus Billy Kay, absolutely everything I wanted. Uh, Bobby Roode versus Andrade Cien Almas, perfectly fine with it. No issues whatsoever. The crowd did exactly what I needed them to do, and it was absolutely beautiful. Andrade needs to turn heel. We'll talk about that when we get there. NXT Tag Team Championship match. Oh man, what a great match! But then just what a heartbreaker! Just man, that was a heartbreaker. Shouts out to Gargano and Ciampa for putting on a banger though. The Revival continuously do that at every live special they are on. Their tag team matches are something like they're awesome. They are really awesome, and they play their characters right. Dash Wilder, tag team psychology on point as per usual. Um, Bailey versus Asuka. It was no Sasha versus Bailey from last year, but that doesn't mean it wasn't awesome and incredible in its own special way, and it was. And then Shinsuke Nakamura versus Samoa Joe. Not particularly the result I would have went with per se. That doesn't take away from the match itself. The match was still good, but Nakamura winning to me, honestly, I have mixed emotions on it, and I'll tell you guys about that when we get there. So if that basically described what I would have said on Twitter tonight, then that's what it is. If you want to know where to follow me on Twitter, but I usually do tweet during the shows, it's Fight Maston Fight. And the final T, the final T in Fight, the last word of the Twitter handle is not there because the Twitter handle was apparently already too long, and yeah, so you know what? We're gonna get into this review. So sit back, relax, and we're gonna have some fun here, people. Okay, okay. So the show started here tonight with. Well, I didn't get to see the very, very, very beginning. I don't know if Triple H tried to do another awesome intro thing again, but my network was acting up, so I probably came in about 8:03, 8:04, in the middle of No Way Jose's conga line. So yeah, fun conga line from No Way Jose. I really did enjoy it. The fans were singing along to Jose's theme song. Honestly, I've come to the point with No Way Jose where I figure this particular gimmick is not going to bring him to a main event per se, but that doesn't mean No Way Jose in any way, shape, or form is garbage. The person who, like, Jose himself is very charismatic. He's a very likable character. I just don't know if this character will go very far. Like, I'm very scared for these characters in WWE, the ones who like to dance around, have fun, the whole No Way Jose thing. I just personally, for me personally, I just don't see this this gimmick is having much longevity to it. That's just me. Like, I like Jose, I really do. I sing along. I just no way Jose. Like, I do that whenever he comes out. But here's my thing. I don't see this going very far. And it's not saying NXT will do a bad job with Jose. They'll book him as far as they think he can go, and that's not going to be disappointment. It's just if Jose ever goes to the main roster as No Way Jose, and I think that Mojo Rawley has gone to the main roster saying, I don't get hype, I stay hype. There's a very high possibility. There's a very high, percentage possibility of that, and it's just, oh god, they're gonna call him Adam Rose 2.0. It scares me, guys. You have no idea. I'm more hopeful. Like, my thoughts on No Way Jose are, I'm more, you know, I'm scared for No Way Jose more than I am pessimistic about No Way Jose, if that says anything. But you know what? The match itself was pretty good. I mean, honestly, I don't know if that was, you know, I really didn't expect it to be that good. It was okay. So if we were to like hope for the best match we could out of Aries and Jose, it was exactly that. But Aries wins with the last chancery, and he makes No Way Jose tap out. Fun little match here. Like I said, I enjoyed it for what it was, and that was pretty much that. So up next. Oh wait. I almost forgot something. So after the match, Aries continues to attack Jose, and then this is where Jose fades out of the picture because doom 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 doom. Hideo Itami. Out comes Itami. Him and Aries, break into a fight. Like, as he tries taking the jacket off, Aries takes a cheap shot. Hideo gets back in the fight, backhands the crap out of Austin Aries, and then just runs up, just kicks this man's face in, which is just, I'm thinking, okay, that's the end of it, right? That's the end of it. No. This man picks up Mr. A Double and completely just, ruins his life. He picks up Aries and he ruins his life. So, how did he ruin his life? GTS. I'm sorry. I probably just gonna I probably reiterated this a bunch of times at this point, and I probably will. But GTS, dude. Hideo gets to use a GTS. Like, we're not stuck between this awkward phase of the bazooka knee kick that he uses. Like, I know he used it before, but it's not the way he did it. Like, where he ran off the ropes this way. No, ran back that way. No, I'm sorry. He ran back this way, ran back that way, and then hit it on his opponent. Like, that's not the way. Like, that's the way he did it originally, and he hasn't been doing it that way. So, I'm glad to see he's using the go to sleep, and I'm ecstatic for this Hideo Itami Austin Aries feud. Okay, so we move on. Up next is Ember Moon versus Billie Kay. So Billie Kay does her entrance, her third new theme, I believe, or probably fourth. She had one that I don't remember at all. It was forgettable. And then her and Peyton Royce shared a theme song for a while. And then she moved on to her habanera, reenactment theme song. And now we just had this other slower version. And I forgot what NXT said that she calls herself tonight. But it's like some, it's like some, I'm not going to say creepy gimmick, far from. But it's like some, like, her and Peyton Royce are destined for a tag team because whatever it was, it did match up with Peyton Royce calling herself the Venus Flytrap at NXT. It's like her thing is like slow, seductive, and dangerous. That's the best way to describe Billie Kay. But let's get to Ember Moon. This girl. Okay, so Ember Moon in this match, she comes out to a banging, awesome theme song, some nice lighting, a pretty sick entrance itself, and these red contacts that look like her eyes are actually ember, fiery red. Holy shit. I can't say it enough. Ember Moon is going to... I'm going to make this statement now, and if I'm wrong, NXT, that's your missed opportunity. But Ember Moon is the next woman who's going to take down your women's champion, Asuka. But like I said, this was an entertaining match. Ember Moon did get her shit in, and I was hoping, and I was pleading, and I was praying, and I was begging that they did not change her finisher. I was hoping, pleading, begging that they did not change her finisher, and they did not. Because if you have never seen Ember Moon's finisher, on the Indies as Athena, I've looked into it. I looked her up. I'm not gonna come out and say I did watch her specifically on the Indies, and I'm sorry if you're seeing a cord fly over this screen. It is my laptop cord, and then that's the cord of my Beats that's flying right over here. I'm just gonna plug this in as I'm talking, but um Ember Moon was basically, on the top rope. She was perched up top, and then what do we get? I'm sitting here thinking, oh, like she better do it. This better not be some setup to another move. Like that'll hurt me so much. Like I've been seeing it, and I've been hearing other people like praise her for that move because it's beautiful and it's amazing and so forth. And she hit it. She hit what every one of us wanted her to hit tonight. The O face. The top rope stunner that she does. So she literally jumps off the top rope and like she flies in a circular rotation and comes down with you and hits you with a stunner. And Billie Kay sold it perfectly, dude. Like this was perfect tonight, man. Like Ember Moon from the entrance, like even the pop she got with it. Like the crowd, for those who didn't know it was coming, for those who didn't see her as Athena, or for those who didn't do their research before this match, or for those who don't go, and like it's not in Florida, but I'm pretty sure there was probably a pretty good contingent of NXT fans out in Brooklyn tonight from Florida. There had to be a good amount of people who go from Full Sail to Brooklyn, probably. Like I'm pretty sure a small chunk, but that's not important. But I was gonna say, for those who've seen it already at the live events, because she was doing it at live events. Oh my god, dude. That O face is something special. I don't know if they're gonna. Well, I don't know. They're gonna change it. They're gonna give it a name because they said, "Oh, I don't know what they call it." So obviously they dropped the name, the O face. But man, it is what it is because Ember fucking Moon will be the woman who takes the title off of Asuka. Mark my goddamn words. She will be the one to do it. So there's not really much more I can actually say about this. I just want to talk about the O-Face and how, Billie Kay did get her a good amount of offense in. It wasn't a complete 100% squash. Billie Kay did, try and look like a formidable foe. But in the very end, the O-Face ends it. So good on Billie Kay for being entrusted with doing the job. And good on Ember Moon for looking great in her debut. So up next, what we have here is Bobby Roode versus Andrade Cien Almas. And I'm sorry. I know I'm going to get copyrighted here. I already know it. I'm sorry. Like they're going to strike me or something. I don't know. But this was too amazing for me not to do this because this match, it's not even like it was like an amazing match itself. Just Bobby Roode in general, dude. Bobby Roode in general is worth me even going to do this. Excuse the singing here, people. Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. I'm sorry. Oh, one of the I had to do it. I don't do NXT TV anymore. So at one point, I had to do it. Now, Bobby Roode comes out on a pedestal, and the entire crowd is singing along, glorious, and I won't give in, because I'm victorious, and I will defend. What I must, and I won't give in, oh so glorious, and I will. I'm sorry. This theme song is the goat. This theme song is the goat. This theme no. I'm sorry. Saying it's the goat is disrespectful. This theme song is glorious. Now, with that being said, um, here's my thing. Andrade, like I said about Billy Kay, served her purpose and did the J-O-B, the B-O-J, the O-B-J, the J-O-B. She did. Not she did. Well, technically, if we're talking about Billy Kay, she did the job. But Andrade did the job. Now, Bobby Roode won with the Glorious Bomb. I forgot if they're calling it the Glorious Bomb or the Roode Bomb. No, he's calling it the Glorious Bomb. But he won with the Glorious Bomb, and during this match, the fans were, giving their appreciation to Bobby Roode. Be rude. Be rude. Like, it came to the point that Bobby Roode was so over when his music ended. The fans were so upset that his music ended, and they heard El Higuero. I think that's how it's pronounced, El Higuero. And out comes Andrade Cien Almas, and the fans boo the living crap out of Andrade. And it's not that he did anything wrong, it's just that Bobby Roode is so over, and he came in as a face, and he came in hot, because, everybody who comes in NXT who's from the Indies comes in hot. But, the oh my god, he's here thing is over with Andrade, and he's not that good as a face for two reasons I can honestly say. One, because they've given him a lack of a character, and two, because it feels like he'd be better as a heel, because from what I've heard and the little bit of what I've seen with him in Los Ingobernables, I was able to say this perfectly fine yesterday when I was watching Ring of Honor, Death Before Dishonor, which I will do a thoughts video on pretty soon, just to let you guys know. But Los Ingobernables, there we go. And he was a heel, and then you see this, and you're like, you're not believable. You have no personality. You have no character. You have no charisma, and that's obviously not true. You're just not being given you're being given. You're not in the right alignment. You're not a heel, and but this isn't Andrade's time, because Andrade did the job. Andrade's best moment of this match is when he ran up the two sides of the ring ropes and then went outside the ring and did a dive. But that was pretty good. Pretty good crossbody from Andrade. But Roode wins this with the Glorious Bomb. And then as soon as, Bobby wins, him and the crowd go back to rejoicing with... Oh my god, people. You have no idea how much I'm in love with this, but I'm pretty sure you do. Glorious. No, I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend, and I'll do what I must. I'm gonna get so fucking copyrighted. Oh, my phone dropped. I'm gonna get so copyrighted, but I just don't care at this point. I really, really don't. But, I mean, Bobby Roode, dude. Bobby Roode. Well on you for winning this match. Well on you. So up next, we run into Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano versus The Revival. Oh, this match stole my heart. It really stole my heart. So many false finishes, the perfect amount of false finishes, and then kudos to Ashton from Twitwell, because I credit him for this name, and I will never call this move Meet You in the Middle, because post-concussion syndrome, PCS is the perfect name for this move. When Gargano and Ciampa do the whole super kick, knee combination, 1-2, and then Scott Dawson puts his foot on the ropes, they thought they won, and they try and eliminate Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder eventually does get back in the ring. The Revival do the whole stomp on the knee thing into the inverted figure 4. Johnny Gargano does tap out. But you know what? The thing that makes the Revival so awesome in tag team matches is when you think someone has an advantage. They do the thing. They do the old school tactics where they pull the one tag partner off the rope and whatever, and it's usually like, Scott Dawson has a pretty good hand in this, but it's usually Dash Wilder who steals the show doing this stuff. And I usually will give the credit in the team to Scott Dawson because of his charisma and how much I like him. But I will never in a tag match ever discredit Dash Wilder for his tag team psychology, which is on freaking point. But Gargano and Ciampa, like I said, they helped their part. They did their role, and everything about this was amazing. I really, really, really did enjoy this. But after losing this, I don't know where Gargano and Ciampa go. Like, I really don't. And here's the thing, too. Like, if I've said before, I am not a Tommaso Ciampa fan. The Cruiserweight Classic and, the stuff that he's done at NXT has changed my entire perspective on Tommaso. I love Tommaso Ciampa. Like, good God, I love Tommaso Ciampa, dude. His striking, like he literally his style literally is he's a striking specialist. That's what he does. That's what he works with. This man is a striking god. But everything they did wasn't enough because the Revival did make Johnny Gargano tap out, and that was about it. And good on commentary, good on Corey Graves for catching this. Before people would have started questioning the logic. Well, Gargano, you were like right next to the rope. How come you didn't grab it? He reached his hand out like he wanted to, but they could say, oh, the pressure was too much. He had a tap. It was it. Gargano was the perfect person to make tap because he is the babyface. Well, they're both babyfaces, obviously, in this case, but he is the underdog of the team. And Gargano not being able to make it, tapping out, was the perfect way. If you were gonna make the Revival win, it was the perfect way to do it. Not him eating the Shatter Machine, which I felt would have just been like, oh, that's how everyone goes out. Like, oh, Gargano, you just couldn't care. Like he had a tap out, which feeds into the underdog babyface thing with Gargano, and it worked perfectly fine for me. I had a lot of fun with this match. My only problem, and it wasn't even the match itself, it was the network kept freezing in the middle of the match. It was just like, come on, I'm missing stuff. Like when Gargano got his hot tag in at one point, the network was freezing, so I didn't get to see a good majority of it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going back to watch this match. I'm about 999.9 billion% sure I'm pretty much going back to watch this match. So, NXT, kudos, because this was amazing. I really do appreciate this. But the Cruiserweight Classic was a thing that was talked about, and it might have been before this, or if it wasn't, I'll talk about it now. But they showed the Cruiserweight Classic Tournament trophy, which will be presented on September 14th to the winner of the Cruiserweight Classic. So I'm guessing if the Cruiserweight Championship is going to be a thing that will be presented, it will be presented on Raw. Not on Raw. It'll be presented at the tournament to the winner of the Classic. It'll be presented with the trophy. Is what I'm saying. Like, people are thinking, oh, there's going to be a Cruiserweight Classic championship. Not a Cruiserweight Classic championship, the Cruiserweight Championship coming back. Well, there could be that. We don't know. It's not etched in stone at all. Like, no one knows at all. But Triple H says there will be a Cruiserweight Classic trophy. Really looking forward to that. I can't wait to see how this goes. And I know you guys can't wait either. So Triple H presents the trophy. He said he wanted to make it unique, not like every other trophy, and it was something. It was just like a black trophy, with the engraved Cruiserweight Classic thing on it. And he says, I can't remember exactly what Triple H said word for word, but he presented the trophy, and he thanked the guys who made it. But up next, we get Bayley versus Asuka, and this match was indeed a banger. How much more can I say? Anytime I see Asuka, I love this woman. She fights like a heel, gets cheered like a face anytime unless she's facing Bayley. And it is the most glorious thing ever. And Asuka just steals my heart, man. So we get Asuka and Bayley, and these two literally going, and it's a strike fest. And my favorite part in this match is when Bayley grabbed Asuka and told her, "Hit me in the face." I am sorry, guys. My phone literally just went off, and I'm sorry. So what I'm going to have to do is probably have to reject another couple calls, so I'm probably going to get those. And with a friend who wanted to talk about Takeover, so I know how this goes. But what was I gonna say? This was awesome. Asuka's striking was on point. Bailey's babyface fire was perfect. Like, it was just the perfect way to describe this match for Bailey and her end. Babyface fire. She knew that she couldn't keep up with Asuka in certain aspects of the ring, but she knew if she was determined enough and she fought through the allure and the presence. Like, Asuka has a presence about her that just makes you shit your pants before she even lifts a leg or a hand to kick and or punch your lights out. Yeah, that's how that works. So with that being said, Asuka is going to win. Bailey fights out of the Asuka lock. They weren't going to make her pass out again. She got definitively pinned. Asuka got Bailey up. They said, yeah, you put up a hell of a fight, basically. You've earned my respect. The respect hug, the respect arm raise, everything about it. So with that being said, we're going to move on. Oh, wait, no, because after this, Bailey got out of the ring, and then she went over and she hugged Sasha and Becky, who were sitting in the one general area together, and then she went over and hugged Charlotte, and that was about that. So Bailey walks out, and we get our World Championship match, which was Shinsuke Nakamura versus Samoa Joe. And this match was basically so psychology driven because during the match at one point, Nakamura was like, it was basically in toward the knees. Like, Joe was working the knees and the back in this match. You know, he works the knees so Nakamura can't hit the Kinshasa, or he can't hit it with that much effect. You know, and Joe, he was working the back too because obviously, if you're an indie nerd who's on the internet and you know Nakamura's history, you know this man has had several back surgeries and has had back problems for oh so long. So, Nakamura goes on to win this match with the Kinshasa. Didn't really see that coming. I have mixed feelings because my question is, who is there for Shinsuke to fight? Is he going to fight Bobby Roode for the next couple of months? Is he going to... I don't know what they're going to do with Shinsuke. I don't know who he's going to fight. Joe is probably getting his rematch. And if they drag that into another takeover, come on, guys. Do better than that. I don't know. But, I don't know. Are they going to do a second takeover? NXT takeover Dusty or something like that? Is that the next takeover? And they do it there in Full Sail? Or they also do the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic? I don't know. But Shinsuke went on to win the Kinshasa, and it's like, what does Shinsuke have left to do? Make Joe win, send Shinsuke to SmackDown because they're dying up there, and yeah. So I hope you guys did enjoy this, though. I hope you guys did enjoy this review. And that was NXT Takeover. NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2. So, like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. Remember, if you did, to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed for more of that NXT goodness. You know, especially if you feel inclined to subscribe. You know, hit the subscribe button. What I need you to do is kick that subscribe button. Kick it. Kick it. Kick the subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. See ya!